You
guys, you ready?
I guess.
You just want to roll into this?
Let's just do it.
Let's just.
Welcome, everybody. It's
Johnny Walker's
drunken fucking Helldivers. Drunk Saltdivers. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Johnny Walker, Green Label, as our partner in crime.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about Helldivers 2.
I need everybody to know
this week's podcast.
Listen, okay, we got to set the stage here. Yeah. We need everybody to know that I am full on Dutch Butters today. This is
your full form.
I am fully evolved.
You are aggressively fishing on the weekends.
Aggressively what? Aggressively
fishing.
Fishing?
Like you're going to war with a large
I got my fishing vest. We're going after some like sharp tooth pike fish.
There you go.
You know, going salmon fishing. This is a concealed CCW vest. It's got a special pocket right here.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, you know. And I got my helmet and my glasses.
I love the helmet and the glasses. The gloves are a bit much.
The gloves are too much?
For me.
Too much?
Yeah.
It's hard to hang on to my mouse with the gloves on, so I can't do that.
Padded knuckles. Anyway, what's up?
We're talking about Helldivers.
Yeah. Listen, we have a podcast to do. We recorded it earlier, but we had an issue with our equipment, so the audio was all jacked up. So we're redoing it, but we are.
In the meantime, we recorded 2 podcasts for the other channel.
Yes, and polished off half.
And we did like a lot of Johnny Walker.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to talk about.
I'm a little drunk.
I know you are. Here's what we're going to talk about on today's podcast, guys. We have the Forbes article about the 90% drop in player base. We're going to do our loadout of the week. And then we're going to talk about the future of where this game is and the Swedes taking their vacation for the summer.
This is a Saltdivers podcast, unlike
any other experience before.
That's right. We even got Matt in the studio.
Yeah, our producers.
To show yourself, Matt. Show yourself. He's our guy. He's our main dude. He's the guy that makes everything go.
Yeah.
He's our pack led.
You are smart.
You smart. You make things go.
So. The Forbes article, 90% drop in player base from the launch of the game. Okay, so the game launched to an incredibly overhyped player base who just everybody jumped in, wanted to play. Yes. It was like a flash mob of like just everybody's Helldivers.
The game got released and everybody went crazy. Like, holy shit, this is the best game ever.
Because it was new and like people are like, oh my God, a freaking live service game that's fun. And it's competitive and it doesn't grind you away with microtransactions and all this other stuff. And everybody just took off on it.
Yeah.
It was this huge spike of players.
The game went crazy from the start. It went viral.
It did.
It went viral. The Arrowhead was not prepared.
No, it was their tiny little team
with their little studio
and their community managers who kept sticking their foot in their mouth all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Don't do that. And then eventually this hype started to drop.
Right.
And we were all like,
well, the hype didn't start to drop. The hype was going well until Sony stuck their nose into things. With the whole PlayStation Network nonsense.
PSN Network stuff. Okay.
And then it just went.
And it's been having a hard time recovering.
It has that.
Because it's been issue after issue, social tab, progression issues, bugs, all kinds of crazy, and not the fun kind of bugs, like the bad kind of bugs.
Well, and then they went a little nerve crazy.
It's been hit in the kneecaps left and right.
Right.
And now it's on its knees, and we're losing players, and the Swedes are taking a month break.
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
I think it's 6 weeks.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They need to have an American team who just love to work.
No, man, I am like really envious.
Are you?
I want to move to Sweden.
I'd go to Norway.
I want to move to one of those Icelandic, not Icelandic, Norwegian. Nordic.
I don't know. Can you call a Swede a Norwegian?
I think they might get mad. One of those weird long countries up in the north next to the Arctic country, next to the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, man.
Cold country.
We got some friends up there. We're cool.
We do.
Yeah.
Kari Conradi, shout out.
What's up, dude?
My brother. Yeah, I like their work ethic. It's like, listen, man, I have been working every year. I'm 54 years old. I've been working since I was 13. I mean, I'm not saying I worked 12 months a year when I was 13, but I worked summers.
Yeah.
My dad was one of those guys
I had a summer job.
Who was like, you're going to go work for the neighbor farm.
Mm-hmm.
So you work. So you get a work ethic.
Yep.
Not working for me because we were farmers. My dad worked. We had a farm.
No, you got to work for your.
But you got to work for the neighbor. So you learn how to keep a schedule and grind. You have to get up at 4 a.m. to go change irrigation pipe and shit. It's like, no, I don't want to. I didn't want to do that when I was 13 years old, but I did. And I've been working every year. I've never not had 1 year in my life I was unemployed.
So you're thinking that they're doing the right thing by taking this vacation in the middle of the summertime?
I'm envious. I'm just envious of the European work ethic because they work hard, but they know how to relax and take time off. It's important.
You know who doesn't know how to take time off? Hardcore Helldivers.
That's right. That's true.
So this is a pivotal moment for the game, I think, and mostly because we've had all these issues and the game is struggling to keep its player base. But I do believe that we are distilling down to the most hardcore fan base.
Absolutely.
To the most dedicated players, to the people who just enjoy the game, regardless of tech issues or progression stunting or any of that stuff. It's just, I just like to play because I like to play.
That's right.
We're getting down to, okay, who are those players? Oh, those are the 20 to 40,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the ones who are like, they learn about the game.
40 to 50,000 people enough? Is that a healthy enough?
Not for a live service game, because the live service
game
game's life is based off of microtransactions in a way, right? Those $10 war bonds every month and the other things that you can be persuaded to purchase.
Let me address that really quick.
Yeah.
I have no problem dropping $10 a month for a war bond.
Really?
None. I spent 15 years dropping $15 a month for a subscription to WoW.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
I've never played World of Warcraft.
And it never bothered me. It's just $15. You know, if you can spend $10 a month and get that much entertainment, it's way cheaper to me for doing something like that than going to a bar or somewhere else where beers, like here in Las Vegas, a beer costs like $6.50,
$13,
$7 now
at an event.
It's $15 for a Jack and Coke. It's like I would much rather stay at home and hang out with my friends and my fellow Helldivers or whatever, and spend $10 a month on a war bond.
Yeah. So
then spend money on
the Forbes article goes to it.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. The Forbes article goes on to explain why the player base is dropping, and nothing in this article is incorrect. I'm not saying they're wrong, and I don't even disagree with half the stuff they're saying.
It's wrong. It's right.
However, I do think that there's a good section of players out there who are treating this game as if it should be freaking sucking their cock the whole time.
Right.
I mean, really?
Yeah, I get it.
Well, I played 400 hours and I don't have anything left to progress.
Right. It's like guys.
Yeah, dude.
You spent $30 for a game for a game that you've gotten 400 or 500 hours of playtime.
That's a lot.
That's a lot,
dude. Skyrim. Okay, so I did a little search, and I know Skyrim's not a live service game. Neither is Red Dead. So it's not an exact comparison. But I just want to put this into perspective.
Absolutely.
You pay $70, like prime AAA game prices.
$60, $70 for AAA game.
For like a Skyrim or Red Dead 2 or whatever else you want to use. The estimated gameplay for just the storyline is like 30 to 40 hours.
Yep.
And then if you want to do the 100% completion,
and just for perspective, this is from the creators of the game. They say these games like Skyrim, like Red Dead Redemption, you're looking to 30 to 50 hours to get the story, the single player storyline done, and to experience the entire game.
200 hours tops.
150 to 200 hours tops.
Yeah.
On these kind of games.
Now, obviously, you can spend more time if you want. You can roam around and fish, and you can get a couple hundred hours out of that thing. For sure. There's no question there. Like I said, it's not an exact comparison. But just put it in perspective. Even like Fortnite. Fortnite doesn't release new seasons every month. It's every couple of months. Yeah. And it's just skins and bullshit.
It's like twice a year, right?
So, I don't know exactly.
I don't play it. So
I don't play it. I play it with my kid, but I don't care about the V-Bucks.
It's too cartoony for me. So,
but it's just like, I feel like this expectation for this game was set so unrealistic that people are like, "Oh shit, the game's dying because these developers suck." And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm still having a really good time.
I'm having a great time with this game.
And if you're not, then maybe take a break. Like if you're 300 hours in and you're like, "Man, I'm bored." Yeah, man.
Well, it's because you've spent
fucking 300 hours.
300 hours in the game.
It's like, you can go play something else. It's okay. Come back in 2 months when there's 2 different new war bonds that you can kind of grind out and have a good time with. Like, I don't understand where the mentality is coming from.
Moderation.
Yeah.
Is your friend.
And bitching at Arrowhead because they have a tiny little team and I guess they're taking a break, which I'm like, that doesn't.
It's like, we're going to hire all these people, but Sweden dictates that we take a 6-week break.
To me, that shit makes no sense. It's like, bro, you got a broken social tab you need to fix. You don't have time for a vacation. They're like, no, we're going to do that shit in August.
We're going to do it in August. It's like, I don't know.
Okay, I guess. Look, I'm not saying that the game is perfect. It's not. There's no game that's perfect out there. But you know what's funny is like things like Skyrim, when they were like, people would play it and they would find bugs and issues with the game. The developers were like, yeah, that's not a bug. That's a what they used to say. That's not a bug. It's an
opportunity. For
no. It's a God damn it! I can't get the word off my mouth.
It's Johnny Walker talking.
Yeah, Johnny Walker's talking about that. Yeah, if we're offending you, it's because of this.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Calm down.
We're
look. Bottom line is the game is losing players, but I don't necessarily think it's entirely a bad thing. I think it's just getting back to its realistic level of who's going to actually be playing this game.
Like I said earlier, this game started out with a bang, way more than was deserved and was expected.
Does it have potential to reach those heights?
Absolutely.
Again?
Okay. There's nothing but positiveness. Is that a word?
No.
Positiveness in the future of this game. I mean, we're at a low point right now, I think.
Yep.
And so to me, the only way to go up is the trend upward. And it's just
when they come back from their vacation, I guess we'll start seeing they're going to fix the social tab. I'm slurring my words.
We as Americans, we don't understand.
We don't understand vacation.
Vacation. We're not allowed to take vacations.
You work, man.
Like we have to put in like our vacations a month ahead of time.
You got shit to do.
It's like we're not allowed to like take vacations without getting demerits on our employee history. It's real. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm so envious of the European model. I think I want to move to Sweden. I really do.
Yeah, good luck.
Can we move the Salty Nerd podcast to Sweden?
Yeah, maybe
let's go. Let's move to Stockholm.
I'll go work for Arrowhead.
Hell yeah.
I'll be a game tester.
Yeah.
Okay, realistically, getting back to the subject though, like, look, man, just make your game good. We're still playing it. We still have a squad, a tight-knit group of people who just like to go and play the game.
Yeah.
And there's no like, oh man, freaking progression sucks. It's like,
listen,
give it time,
the game has issues.
Yeah,
all right.
It does.
I mean, Joel needs to get his shit together. Okay.
There needs to be
we need things. We need more than go liberate these 4 planets
again
for the 5th time. And then everything's good. And then we go to bot side and then those planets that we just liberated get taken again.
Yeah. We need to not do that.
Then we got to go back there and take those planets again.
The question is that like, Arrowhead's fault or is that the player base not understanding the rules of the game?
Have we been playing the game wrong?
I think we've been playing the game wrong and it's Arrowhead's fault.
I don't think they've explained how the planet system works. Does that make sense?
It does.
So I don't consider myself a casual player, but I don't consider myself a hardcore player.
You're also not spending your weekends mapping out the galactic map.
I'm not sweating, 0.1% in the stalwart gun versus fucking Chargers. when they're I'm not that guy. I want to play the game. I want to have fun, but I don't think people understand how the maps work. Even since they've put in the new whatever arrows and directions and all that
not trade routes. What is
it's like? It's like we're supposed to like save these planets. But if you go save this planet instead of these that are on the list, then you're going to save these planets by saving this
by
one.
default.
Default.
So like
I don't get
recently with the most recent bug MO, there was a planet that we had to liberate, but then there was 2 defense planets right next to it.
Right.
And what that did was it split the players. They went, oh, we got to go defend this planet.
Mm-hmm.
No, motherfuckers. Stay on that planet, liberate it 100%, and then these defense missions will peter off. Because there's no line of.
It's like if they can't get to that planet, then they can't get to these planets.
Exactly.
The supply roads dry up.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
I don't think enough people understand that.
I think we've been playing the game wrong.
I think there's a grip of people like you, and I'm not saying this is wrong, but I'm like, there's a group of people like you who just log on, find the planet with the big red arrow on it, and go there. And they don't think anything more outside of that.
I think the majority of players are like me.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, and I'm not a casual player.
So there's two things.
I've been playing this game for 4 months. I have 156 hours of playtime. That's not insignificant.
I got 400 hours.
But you're crazy.
A little bit.
You're in loony. You know.
Look,
and
man,
we know
guys.
And we know guys that have close to 1,000 hours.
Yeah.
Of playtime in this game.
Yeah, that's real.
It's insane. It's insane to me.
Yeah. So I think what needs to happen, there's two things that can happen. Either the player base needs to educate themselves on how to actually win and progress the game and actually move the narrative forward, or Arrowhead needs to be better at communicating to the players how you actually do that. Because right now I feel like we're stuck in this feedback loop. Cheers. We're set in this feedback loop of liberating, defending, and then leaving the entire area and going across the other side of the map. And then when we get back, those same planets are back to square one.
Yeah.
We need to stop doing that shit.
Joel's been doing this thing where, and this just came up this morning. I saw a video this morning where we successfully defended and liberated a planet. And then just for fun, or just so he could like start a new daily or major order, he just like pushed a button and that planet's just like, we need to liberate it again. And that's bullshit.
That's no good.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And they need to. I
want to see us. Okay, so we'll talk about more about what we want to see the game do after we do the loadout of the week. But I need to see a more comprehensive narrative for the game. Why am I fighting? Why am I going to this planet? What is the reason for it? I loved it when we were doing the Terminated freaking gas system things. There was a reason. There was a story.
Yeah, that was cool. There was a reason for us to be doing
when we go to that other planet and we save the kids from the hospital. That's a reason to go do shit.
It's like, oh well, you know, the Terminators are back.
Yeah. It's like,
okay. No. It's like, why?
Malevolon Creek. Oh, we got to go to Malevolon Creek. Okay, I'm in. Let's do it. I feel like the newest, the way they need to progress this movie and get the players invested in why we're playing every day is get it to the point where, look, even if it takes 2 weeks, march towards Cyberstan.
Yeah.
Right? Like we're going to go to the automaton homeworld and we're going to take it. But it's going to take us, we have to liberate like 7 planets to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a month.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
You know how freaking motivated I would be if we're marching towards Cyberstan. Like, I'm game on.
But while we're marching towards Cyberstan,
there's 70% of the player base on one side.
Maybe the bugs are moving towards Super Earth.
Oh.
And, you know, where do we draw the line?
Now we got to go back. It's just, there's got to be some kind of.
And then all of a sudden, the
Illuminates.
The
Illuminates show up. And then
wasted. We're like, the Illuminate comes in at the most inopportune time. And you got to split your crew up even more. It's like, oh, shit. Where do we go? You know, it's like
I think a lot of people,
this is where the game has the never-ending war.
Yeah,
you know,
constantly
different.
On
and then all of a sudden, some fourth front comes in. You know, some orcs or some shit come over from Orchistan or whatever. You know, the Orchistan sector. You know, I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
I got you.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's just like this game has the potential.
It does
to go on for forever.
It does. But it needs to be
fresh.
It
needs to be, like you said, fresh and new.
We need to be invested.
We need to like not be liberating the same planets over and over.
Yeah. If I have to go to Fact Bay again, fuck that planet.
It's like,
all right,
Hellmire.
I've been there, done that.
Done.
Let's move on.
I don't care about
Hellmire. Even if we chase, like, imagine like
turn Hellmire into a black hole.
You got the galactic map, right? And we're on this side for the Terminids and this side on the automatons. What if we start fighting them back on this side, but then they move?
Right.
And they get closer to the automaton side. And then we have to go around the map. We like chase them around trying to scoot them out of there. And we end up, you know, what happens if there's a planet with both automatons and Terminids?
It's like, does Joel need us to come and like write a script for him? We can do it.
I know some people.
I mean, we could do it. It's
Yeah.
like, choose your own adventure story. It's like, if this happens, then we do this. If this happens, then we do this.
Yeah.
You know? It's not complicated.
No, I don't know, man. I don't want to underestimate the complication of actually making this world, real. But
what is your thoughts on there not being enough stuff for people to work through?
I agree 100%. I don't necessarily think it needs to be some crazy new weapons and new this and new that. I think people would be satisfied with very simple things. If you complete this weird challenge of killing 6 Titans in one mission,
do you need those?
You get a new vest.
Do you need those anti-tank mines?
Fuck, I hope those things stay a meme. I want them to never be a thing. I want them to
never want anti-tank mines.
I've constantly want them to be like hidden behind some other more important thing. Always, forever.
It's like we have a guy on our Discord, saltynerd.discord.com. The only rule there is don't be a dick. Okay? That's the only rule we have. Rule. Don't be a dick. Saltynerd.discord.com. Come join us. We have a really good community over there.
Yeah.
But we have a guy there. It's just like, yeah, man, if we could just get those new those anti-tank mines.
It's like, no.
It's like, well, I'm like, well, maybe we shouldn't have saved the children. Those children have done us a really great lot of good in the last 2 weeks.
That's the other thing.
Since that major order.
Yeah.
What was the point of that?
That's the other thing.
There's nothing. We got nothing out of that. We didn't even get like kid bombs to throw
man. That's the
freaking things.
That's the 4011. Or was it 40?
Have we got a new stratagem for new bullet stoppers that get thrown in there? No.
There are a bunch of new stratagems that are in the works that haven't been released yet.
Yeah, but they're in the works.
I know. But hey, man, shit's going to be in the works.
It's like, I want some anti-tank mines. It's like, I was one of those guys. It's like, fuck the kids.
You know what?
I want my anti-tank mines. You know?
I was having a conversation with somebody in our Discord about the inclusion of claymores in the game.
Yeah.
Be able to set traps.
Yeah.
Like being like a choke point and just have like claymores on the side. And as soon as they walk in, you just freaking bloop and it.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Little things. Even if it's just a skin, or maybe you get a special new color for your gun. Just little things like that, I think would satisfy the vast majority of people. Oh man, I freaking ground out and I got all these samples and now I get this new colored tenderizer that's freaking pink and purple.
Ooh.
Like,
yeah, get a little dingly thing to hang off the side of it.
Yeah, that's all Fortnite and these other live service games do.
Yeah.
Is they provide skins for grinding.
I got my boss, he plays
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for drinking this much.
I got my boss at
Our
work.
comments are gonna be insane.
I don't care. He plays Tom Clancy's what is that game?
Ghost Recon?
Ghost, something like that.
Yeah.
And his guns all look like they're like camouflage with sparkly glitter speckles.
That's all they
with some bullshit teddy bear hanging off the side.
That's all people want, man. They just want special weird shit.
Okay,
let's go to the loadout of the week.
Loadout of the week. Okay.
This is from our boy Spartan Flash Sentry. He is a close member of our Discord team. He said this is the lead poisoning build. We're going to be rocking for our primary.
I don't know about this.
I don't know about this build either. We're going to be rocking the primary breaker, the original breaker, the first one.
Cool.
We're going to be rocking the Verdict pistol, which is the newest. Is like the Halo pistol.
I tried playing with a assault rifle last night.
Not so good.
I'm not so good. I'm a sickle guy.
Yeah. Well, you like that endless ammo thing.
It's fun, you know.
Impact grenades, of course, it's a must, especially on bot side. Yeah. Stalwart Bullet Rover, which is something not a lot of people don't use.
Laser Rover is far superior.
The Bullet Rover. So here's the catch, especially on bot side. Maybe not on bug, but on bot side, the Bullet Rover is basically just a floating drone with a liberator on it.
Yeah.
It actually does aim for the head.
Yeah.
So it will knock out a couple of bots because it aims for that head, which is the soft spot, which is great. And then the Eagle Strafing Run, which has been buffed recently, and the Orbital Gatling, which has also been buffed.
That's a fun one.
For your booster, you're going to be rocking that Crack Stim booster, which is the newest one from the Viper Warbond. Where
that's the one where you're like on an LSD trip?
Yeah, you get the and you just like start buzzing out.
Oh shit!
And then you run really fast.
It's like a ayahuasca booster. Let's go. Yeah.
And then
I see the future.
For your that's a Dutch Butters booster right there. For your armor, you're going to be rocking any servo-assisted armor that you like. I'm going to say this. I ran with this weaponry and this loadout, and I got my ass handed to me.
Yes.
I got my ass kicked. I can usually run a solo level 6 by myself just for kicks and have a good time.
Listen, it's not a solo build.
This is not a solo build. This is
it's a support build.
This is a support build for the team. And in that right, it's cool because the Gatling Orbital is great. The Eagle Strafing Run can take out factories, but you're not taking out Hulks and you're not taking out Striders. You're not doing anything heavy.
Right. I want to see dedicated groups. Like we have our A team.
Yeah.
In the Salty Nerd gaming Discord.
What's the first rule about the A team?
I don't know.
You don't talk about the A team.
Don't talk about the A. Well, we have the A team. All right. But what I want to see more of is I want to see more strategy. I want to see more roles being assigned.
You want the heavy, you want the scout.
I want your heavy, you're a scout, you're a healer, you're the support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
And every one of those roles can use a different loadout to where they're assigned for different things. It's like last night when we were playing, you were like, I'm going to kill the Bile Titan guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was cool.
I was rocking the spear.
Yeah.
And like a couple other things that is very specific or only heavy enemies.
Right.
And I find myself enjoying that role more.
And you were doing that well. And I was finding myself being more of the front. I'm gonna kill the front dudes, all these little fucking dudes that were like, I would go up there with my incendiary shotgun
and just wipe out the
and I would have 500 kills with my shotgun and my laser beam guard dog. But while I was killing all the dudes up front, you were killing the big dudes in the back.
Yep.
And it worked really well. You know.
That's where this game thrived.
Right. And I don't think people are taking advantage of playing roles in this game.
No, because everybody wants to load out with the best of the best of the best.
Right.
Like, everybody wants the rail cannon orbital. Right. Everybody wants the OPS orbital strike. Everybody wants the freaking, I don't know, whatever, the auto cannon or something like that, or the recoilless rifle. But the beauty of being able to do 4 different roles is when there's a weakness. The spear is a weak weapon when it comes to the masses.
But holy shit, does it take out Bile spears?
It takes out Bile Titans and Chargers like nothing else. Yeah. But I can't shoot the little crickets.
Nope. But my incendiary can.
But your incendiary can.
Holy shit.
So I think people, I think, again, this goes to support the idea that as we weed out the immense amount of people that played this game at the launch, and we get down to just the people who really love the game and really understand the game, we're gonna find ourselves playing with more people who think like us.
There was one point when you and I were playing last night where we were playing with our crew.
Yeah.
And we were on top of like this big sand dune. And I was taking care of all the dudes that were coming up close. And there was like at least 2 freaking Bile Titans that were in the background. And you took them out, and I took care of all the dudes that were coming up close to us. And it was super fun.
Yeah, it was super fun.
And it felt like you were like accomplishing something, and you were playing as a team. It was cool. It's like I won the stat war, but you took out the big dudes.
I don't even look at the stats anymore.
Yeah, I don't even care about the stats.
I tell people all the time, you don't get points for killing.
No.
You get points for accomplishing missions,
right, and
doing side objectives.
Yeah. Everything
in between that is just whatever.
I sometimes I feel like people don't play this game correctly.
Yeah,
maybe, but I don't know. As long as you're having fun, that's all I care about. Play how you want to play.
But if you're 600 hours in and you're bitching that the game doesn't have any progression left,
that's on you. That's on you.
What did you expect?
Yeah, I mean you're 600 hours into a game, for sure.
I don't have anything left to buy. No. But that doesn't bother me.
I do have some things to buy. I'm 150 some hours in. I got 4 more things I needed to buy for my chip upgrades. That's it. Just the last one on each level, on each one of the tier things. And I'm almost done.
Yeah.
And maybe next week I'll be complaining about how, oh man, there's nothing left for me to buy.
I don't think so.
I don't know why I'm playing this game.
I think you'll be stoked.
But I'm like, yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah, I bought all this stuff. Let's go kill some shit. Yeah, so yeah.
We'll see, man. The last thing I want to talk about today before we wrap up is just the things that I would like to see happen in the game in the future. I'm personally not thrilled that these guys are just taking a 6-week break in the middle of the summer, but whatever.
Sweden.
It's out of my control, so I'm not going to complain about it. But what I would like to see is a better narrative, a more something to grab my attention. I want some kind of a story. I want some kind of a mission to accomplish that's not just liberate 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, the missions are getting a little repetitive.
Yeah. I would like to see, and I know this might not be as easy as it sounds, but these new biomes that we have are freaking dope.
The new jungle one, the Dagobah one,
the Dagobah,
great.
Dude, it's so fun.
I love that you can like blow trees up.
Yeah. I want more of that. Yeah. I want some urban places to go fight.
Oh man,
I want some cityscapes.
A cityscape would be great.
Can you imagine fighting in this game in like a New York city, with skyscrapers and shit? That would be a blast.
They would have to hire a whole new studio to program this.
Look, I don't even need to go inside the building.
Nope.
I just want to be able to walk through the streets. You know, just make it grid pattern and have the building skyscrapers and shit.
Some Fallujah shit.
It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. Fallujah. Giant mushrooms and whatnot.
Yeah, let's go.
I would love to see more environmental hazards. And not just meteor showers and volcanoes and I
want to see some critters in the swamps.
Yeah. Yeah. What happens if like we're in Dagobah and there's a crocodile in the swamp and like
it's like, oh my God.
Shit, watch out for that freaking alien crocodile. And you walk in and it freaking chomps your guy and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, let's go.
And then you're like, oh wait, well, hold on a second. There's a crocodile right there. We can set a trap. And we can like lure these bugs into this area and it just freaking chomps a charger, you know? That kind of shit.
He either eats us or eats them.
It eats us or eats them. You know what I mean? Like that shit would be so freaking cool.
Yep.
There things like that I want to see more improvement in this game. But other than that, man, I'm still having a good time. I'm 400 hours in.
Yeah.
And I've purchased everything that I can purchase.
You are a lunatic. Okay. Just letting you know you're crazy.
The reason why I keep playing is not because of progression and it's not because of shit that I can buy. It's because I like hanging out with my friends and blowing some shit up.
Yeah. And that's what I like about this game. This game scratches an itch that I haven't scratched since, you know, World of Warcraft. Yeah. And I love the fact that I can sit in this game and I can talk to my friends and we can kill shit and we can have fun and play a game and have fun and we can all bond and just
I get it.
Have fun. You know.
Cheers to Helldivers too, man. Oh, are you out?
I'm out, bro.
Let me see this.
It's like, give me a little bit. There you go. Okay, cool. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Okay, cool. Johnny Walker.
All right,
Green
folks.
Label.
If you've watched the entire podcast and you're not hate commenting below, go to saltdivers.com. Join us. We're having a ton of fun. Hanging out with people who just love the game for the fact of the game is fun, and that's it.
And you know what? If you're hate commenting, that means you're passionate about the game as well.
Passion too.
It's okay.
But just be balanced.
It's okay.
Go play something else for a while.
Man.
If you're getting frustrated, it's okay to put it down for a little bit.
Yeah, go play Fortnite if you really
Call of
want
Duty.
to. Or
I heard there's a new Call of Duty coming out.
Is there?
I think.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go play Hellblade 2. Senua's
I got
Saga.
there's some other games I want to go play. I think I might go play Valheim or something.
Dude, I play Minecraft on the weekends and Subnautica. Minecraft and Subnautica. You know how you fish in World of Warcraft?
I haven't done that. I haven't played World of Warcraft for a very long time.
Well, it's because it's bullshit.
Because it sucks. But you know,
when I'm not playing Helldivers and I just want to relax, I play Minecraft or Subnautica with my kids, and I go build underwater bases. It gives me a nice little relaxing break. And then when I feel a little itchy and I want to blow some shit up, I go
if you're one of these guys that's like that is annoyed that there's nothing new in Helldivers, go play something else and come back at the end of the summer. There will be new things. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
I'm pretty sure there will be new things.
You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole.
I'm just an asshole. And I'm not saying, you know, get good. I'm not one of those guys, you know.
You kind of are, though.
Sometimes.
I tell that to you all the time. Oh, God damn it, this gun sucks. I'm like, nah, you're just bad at aiming.
I am. That's why I like the shotgun.
That's why you like the shotgun and the Sigma. Because you could just...
And you guys go, you just killed me. It's like, well, you shouldn't get in my fucking way.
Don't get in the way of Dutch Butters.
That's right.
He will light your ass on fire.
I will kill you. But, you know, go hang out. Go play some other thing. Go, you know, there's a million other games out there. The Steam sale is going on right this second.
Oh, the summer Steam sale.
The summer Steam sale. Yeah.
Oh, I need to get on
the
that.
Summer Steam sale. I can't even say it.
Bro, this podcast is brought to you by
Johnny Walker Green Label. That's right.
Thank you guys for watching the show. Really do appreciate it. If you are still having a great time with Helldivers, come on over to saltynerdiscord.com. Join up. We have a ton of fun. We've got a lot of people who dive every single night.
That's right.
Every single day. There's people from Europe,
just don't be
America, from everywhere. Just don't be a dick. That's all. This is only a rule. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Have a happy 4th of July if you're in America.
4th of July.
It is the 4th of July weekend.
America.
If you're not in America, enjoy the freedom and democracy of Helldivers 2.